Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. I'm actually still advertising the stream everywhere. Sorry, I've fallen a bit behind today. I was doing my exercises. Also, my tummy was really bad this morning. Other excuses. I was talking to my mother and it overran because I talk too much or she talks too much. One or the other. Thank goodness for early streams. 1, it keeps the voices quiet. 2, K-Trax doesn't need to worry about having no model and they must paint. K-Trax? What's a K-Track? I feel like I've asked that question before. Okay, what's a stream? What's a funny way to call a stream? Am I going to break these models? These super delicate models can't possibly break while I try to... Can they? These super delicate and expensive. There we go. Control C. Yeah, these super delicate models definitely won't break while we're trying to put them together. Head pat, one of a chat. One of a chat. One of a chat, one of a crew. One of a chat, one of a crew. One of a chat, one of a steep. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah. Oh, there we go. What am I doing? I've got my fresh bottle of water. It's all good. I'm a verified VTuber. Where am I? Where's OBS? I'm here. Click here, and all I need to do is some Control-y CC, Control-y VV, and it'll be done. It'll be done. My will be done. I love potatoes. You love potatoes. Sharing the stream link. Copy it over here. You know, having a hand cam makes it very hard to do certain stuff on the computer because my camera's in the way. My tracking camera's in the way. I can barely see the screen. But I finished. I've done it all. OBS, come over here. Yeah, I can see it. Now my screen just turned off. I can see again. Yeah. Ew. Mess me with fresh water. Only the most stagnant water for me.
Mess me with that fresh water. Only the most stagnant water for me.
No. It's Volvic touch of lemon and lime. It's bottled water. I don't think it can... Oh my gosh, my screen's just turning on and off repeatedly. Stop turning on and off. Okay, are you fine, screen? Do we need to turn you on and off at the button? You're good? You're feeling good? You're not gonna just be flickering? You're not flickering, are you? No, it's not flickering. Okay, good. Screen's back. Screen's back. Is this I need to upgrade to an AMD. I'm just scared of trying to upgrade my computer myself. Like, and I don't. And we got computer repair places here, but for like, I'm not sure how well they'll deal with gaming computers and how well I can trust them with a gaming computer. So it's like, let me drink some water. I've also drunk plenty of ham today. Eaten plenty of ham today. I say ham, like one slice of ham. Maybe a full slice of ham. This only works for Xbox Crowd, but PC off. No. My PC can't turn off. It doesn't turn off. You have to like fully unplug it. But even then, sometimes it just decides to stay on. It's always got these lights that never turn off. It's always just there, watching, waiting. Oh, I'm going to need to buy some more nitro gloves. Remind me before Saturday to get some nitro gloves. In fact, I'll put it on my to-do list. Nitro gloves. Yeah. I've not fixed all of the Steam avatar items yet. I basically, none of them have been updated yet, so... Oh no, I need a tissue. I need a tissue. Oh, my nose. My nose. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. No, you've not been abandoned. Look. I was just... My nose was running away and I had to go and catch it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, what's this? That's not the model. That was some for thumbnail. This is a tech priest. It's a tech priest from the Horus Heresy. And look, it's got a little servo scribe. But look, for my all-female army, it feels like a good idea to have this female tech priest. I already washed all the pieces. Same over here, washed all the pieces. Xbox has a kinetic motion bar and voice control system. The default off phase for Xbox off. The amount of people I saw at one point with the same variation of that must have gotten at least a console. Oh. Servo scribe. It's a typewriter. It's a typewriter. It's an automatic typewriter. Oh. Bit of resin fell off that block. Okay, we got all these tiny little bits. All of these delicate resiny bits. There we go. There we go. We got to be careful. So, one of the things is, as it shows in the thumbnail, is I want to convert her into a commissar and her into a priest. Now, she does look like a priest, but I want to give her a pistol.
The servo scribe derives meaning from a nebulous matrix of dots.
Oh, so I've not said hello to everyone. Oh my goodness, I've not done my... Oh, look. It's got a little rule sheet for them. Oh. I mean, that's not very useful for me, but whatever. Well, no, I need to turn her staff into a big Vindicator weapon. So I'm going to add a chainsaw coming out of this part here, like up there. And then I'm going to add a flamethrower to the back. Hello, Nightblade. Oh, wait, I need to say hello to people. Hello, Bob the Innkeeper. Yahoo, Saladrin. Yahoo, Anthony. How you doing? And who else is here? Who else? The Mongoose and Night Parade. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Did you say bifurcator? No, Vindicator. A Vindicator weapon. Also, I want to cut off that hand and replace it with a last pistol. So she's like, pa-chum, pa-chum, pa-chum. Or something else cool. I don't think the fan's very fitting. I also want to replace the head, but I'm thinking of replacing it with one of my cool little hooded heads. But can it bifurcate? What does bifurcate mean? It can vindicate. I can tell you that much. For free. Okay, let's get the priest done first. To split something in half. Okay, yes, it can very easily split something in half. That's like 90% of what it does. I need to get some new clippers. Need to get some new gloves. Oh, why do I have so many expenses at the same time? Okay, careful. Very careful. Be careful, it's all resin. So I'm just cutting off this bottom part. I don't want to damage the foot while I'm cutting it. Probably easier with an actual crafty knife here. Oh, sorry. I'm wearing grey gloves. It looks white on the screen. Maybe I turn off this little light here. Does that help? Yeah, that helps. Be very careful when working with resin. Also, bifurcate. Why does Kate want something buying for her? If it's her birthday or something? Look. Bifurcate or get bifurcated. That's the entire. This is Kate, and she's gonna have a great big chainsword. Okay, let's look at the pieces that I'm getting out. One of them is the little hooded heads. Don't want one of the hooded armored heads. Okay, I like this head. I'm gonna go for this one because it's got a little gas mask too. It does feel a little bit big, doesn't it? How big is this compared to her normal head, actually? Okay, it's a similar size, I suppose. Face is a little bit bigger on this one. It's also got a great big hood. Gonna have to trim down the bottom. Well, the name Kate isn't being marked on the bottom of this base. Once it's undercoated, we'll mark it with Kate. You guys, I'm gonna ask you guys to remember that one. I'm not putting it on my to-do list. But I do have a couple of things to put on my to-do list. One is buy new clippers, the other is buy some nitro gloves. I should probably just find some decent work gloves, black gloves, that I can use on streams. Okay. Oh, that one was done, so I can tick this. Okay, what was it? Night by nitrile gloves and buy new precision clippers. There you go, Ben. So I write with a fountain pen, so it causes issues like this. Is what happens when you actually can't see, it's too bright. Never mind, it's all dirty because that's what happens when you close a book too quickly after writing with a fountain pen. Natural gloves, they don't go on trees. No, nitrile gloves. Ow, fish to my face. Our eyes, our collective eyes. Oh gosh, I'm getting a phone call. Just give me a moment. Oh, it immediately hung up. Maybe it was just a wrong number. If they ring back, I'll get to them. I'll stop. Oh, yeah, look at my Elias Stellarian notepad. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Let me turn off the lights so you can see it. Look how beautiful this is. It's an Elias Stellarian notepad. Look at it. Look at the fluffy dog. Look at the goose. There's a goose. Look at little goose wings. It's an amazing notepad. And it's got this little thing. It goes plonk. And it's super high quality too. It's like surprisingly high quality. Elliot is precious. She is. My mental health is terrible and life is pain. Oh, so me. Oh my god, cupcakes! Yay, cupcakes! Take a gander at that goose. Take a proper gander at that goose. There's a goose loose about this house. Ooh, idea. Instead of pistol, what about we get a little handy pandy holding a book? Little handy pandy holding a book. We'll get a handy pandy holding a book. Yay! I share her pain at the goose allegations. What do you mean, the Apache goose allegations? She is a goose. It's not like me with the cat allegations. I'm not a cat. I'm a cupcake. But she is definitely a goose. Not as some celestial calling herself a celestial messenger when she's clearly a goose. I mean, can't she be both? Can't she be both a celestial messenger and a goose? I wish I'd pick up one of her notepads. I could only get the keyring at the time. Or I only got the... Oh my gosh, that was amazing. It just like fell out of my fingers and fell immediately just into the hole of the head. Like, oh, that was great. Okay, did I trim this down enough? I don't want to trim it all the way, although I can use green stuff to fill it in. Okay, now I need to trim it further down. But no, they were a bit expensive, especially getting delivered and stuff. But I was like, that's such a good notepad. I do need another notepad. Don't use the ones I've got already, but I'll definitely use that one. And I have been using it. It's been my to-do list. There we go. Does this work? Yeah, that works. Maybe a little green stuff. I think once we got the other parts of the model on, the head will feel more in scale. Gotta keep looking back at the little notes. Okay, it wants this thing on top of it, but I'm gonna replace that with a big old chainsword. Often the issue with resin models, this is a little bit bent. I tend to hold off on buying anything if drop shipping costs more than the item. The shipping didn't cost more than the item, but it did significantly increase the price of the item. But unfortunately, that's the case for a lot of VTuber merch. Especially even out of the same country where it's made. Which is unfortunate. I understand it. It's one of the reasons why I'm thinking, if I ever do release merch, I'm trying to look for places like Redbubble, but ones that ship to multiple countries. And potentially, if I do something on Redbubble, then I can try and get it on a different website as well. Okay, I need to find her arm that holds onto this. Which one is it? It's this arm. There we go. Yeah, I want to find, because the issue is Redbubble doesn't ship everywhere, and some other place it does ship to is very expensive because it doesn't make them there. So I'm trying to find another company like that, mostly just for like Asia. Because I know a lot of people live around, a lot of my fans are from the Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia and stuff. So I want to have something where they can buy it too, you know. Have you heard of Warhammer Adventures? I'm not entirely sure. Is that like the Dungeons and Dragons version of Warhammer Fantasy? If so, yes. Hooray for logistics, yeah. Although, to be honest, the main merchandise I want to make is legitimately soap. Because I really like those handcrafted soaps that people do. So I kind of want to find a handcrafted soap company that's willing to work with me. One good thing about resin is that it's very easy to work. Because it's so soft and stuff. Okay, now that arm should go there. That hand should easily glue to here. Okay, now I just need to look for the chainsaw I want. We got the head. Where did I swear I got out a little book. There it is. Yeah, if I cut off that hand there, I could potentially replace it with this hand. I know that's like got cool stuff on it. Potentially replace it with this hand. Might have to trim down the hand a little bit. But then, rather than having this thing, should have a book in her hand, which I feel is a bit more priestly. But I definitely want to trim the wrist on the hand a little bit. Because she's got a very thin wrist. I might have to use green stuff to strengthen the connection. Although I'll probably have to use green stuff anyway because it'd be hard to show you with this camera. But if you look at the arm carefully, focus. You can just about see these details here that go all the way up to the hand, but on the wrist and so on. It's also a robotic arm, I believe. Yeah, if you look at a picture, it's a golden arm and hand. So using some green stuff to make the hand look more appropriate could be good. Although maybe if I keep the hand... Could I keep the hand? Maybe I could cut away the fan, but try to keep most of the hand that I can. Actually, I'm not sure she's holding the fan. I think the fan blades are her fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, she has 7 fingers. She has 7 fingers. Get her. Chocolate coloured soaps. Chocolate coloured soaps. Yeah. Also, like, I want like to release 7 different types of soaps. Maybe 10 of them. 1 for each of the cupcakes. 1 for Cuptle. And then like 1 for the boss lady. And like each of them shall be, you know, different scents based on the thing. So you'll have a sour apple scent for sour apple, banana and raspberry scents for muffin. Then it'll be, you know, it'll be stuff like that. For a boss lady, it'll probably be blueberry and apple, or blueberry and pear, or something like that. Galaxy, I'm not sure what scent it would be. But I feel like that could be fun. Boss lady is just cola scent. If we could get a cola scent, that would be amazing. Yeah, then what I could do is potentially cut away the back of this hand and then glue the back of the hand into the parts of this hand that remains.
Batman. They are making dangerous chemicals in the chemical factory. Who would have thunk it?
I've come to see logistics and pointless busy work as synonyms. I'm a buy thing. No, I'm a deliver thing. No. What do I have to do? 15 black fips, bark like a dog and give Nurgle knows who 15%. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. I kind of understand a lot about logistics because of when I was doing card selling and stuff, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Card trading. Okay, as much as I do like this fan design, I'm going to cut it away very carefully so I can potentially use it on a different model. Maybe for a cool mohawk. Okay, that leaves us with this part of the hand. Some of the fingers. Then what I can carefully do, cut away this part of the hand here.
Cola-scented joncola-coloured soap would be too dangerous. I can imagine the stocks would always be low as you keep eating them.
That's true, that's true. Or melting them down to drink them. Hard to avoid. Okay. She's got some of her fingers. I might have to cut off some of her fingers. But I can trim this down further. Okay, how does this look now? That's not too bad. Put that there. Just gonna have to trim the palm of a hand in here. Lush be like, please don't eat our soap. We have designed to look and smell like food. Yeah. I guess that is one of the issues. They have to be careful of children with it. Or make sure it's all non-toxic. Yeah, I definitely have to work with a soap company that already does deliveries outside of the country and so on. That would be that would probably have to be when I'm already I'd probably have to wait for soaps until I'm doing like probably 5 times as good as I'm currently doing now in terms of, you know, few members and so on, just so that I can actually do whatever. Otherwise, there is things like the Oshi and stuff. I could try contacting the Oshi. But I'm not sure we're ready for members yet. Not members, for merchandise. If people start demanding it, I'll start producing it. But I don't know what other merchandise I'll do. It'll just have to be generic stuff because it'll be hard doing non-generic. Like maybe we could do a plushie version of Cuptle, but the delivery charges would probably be insane. One time the little brat willingly touches soap, he eats it. True, true. If not food, why food shaped and food smell? Food, screw you, autocorrect. You did say food twice. You didn't say foot, didn't you? Okay, I'm probably gonna have to use a bit of green stuff afterwards. But let's just see how it looks just glued on, because it feels like it could do well. Oh, that actually seems to be doing well. There's a little bit of a gap. But I might have to use some green stuff filler for. That doesn't do too badly. It would be very hard for you guys to see, do you know, with all the... Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap, which I can use green stuff filler to fill it in. And then once it's started to dry, I can use my knife to carve in the finger details. That's not too bad, though. That's not too bad. Okay, then I'll get the chainsaw. I said like so many times I'll get the chainsaw, and I've just not gotten it, have I? Lately, I've been dealing with human autocorrect, you know, where people say something and people think you mean something else. Oh, goodness. My mother does that quite a lot. In fact, I'll be talking and halfway through my sentence, she'll just be starting to talk as if I finished and she knows what I'm going to say. And it's like, no, you don't. You're making an assumption. It's nothing about that. It's very hard to then just, like, correct it. It's called Cupcon reading chat. Sorry, no, that's dyslexia. That's dyslexia. Okay, chainsaw arms. There's some other chainsaw arms in here. I want to try the scout ones. Nope. Nope, nope. Cool heads, but nope. Where's my chainsaw arms? Give me my scout arms. No, no. Give me my scout arms. Yeah. Here we go. Warhammer. Warhammer. Made in the UK. human autocorrect, dyslexia, same difference. Both make up stuff. That's not fair. Maybe. Maybe you're correct. But I shan't accept it. I shall fight against it. Okay. Cut off this stupid hand. We got a chainsaw. How does it look here? Ooh. Okay, I just got to trim away this hand. Actually, I mean, I could just have a hand popping out of a staff. Oh, it looks so stupid, but I love it. With all the bad things some have assumed about me from such misunderstandings, I often wonder what it would be like to live one day as the evil me that's been built up. Oh goodness. Have you ever had this thing though where it's like, I used to have this quite often with my parents where they'd ask me like, have you done this? Have you cleaned your room or whatever? And the answer would be yes, I have. I would just immediately assume no and just shout and, you know, get upset. And it's like, okay. Okay, but the answer was yes. I didn't say no. I've done all the work. Thanks for assuming wrong. Thankfully, that's not happened in a long time, but my parents used to do that all the time. It was annoying. What I ended up doing, because, you know, you have this thing of, you clean up in the morning, and then it's like your parents come home, and then everything looks dusty. It's like, you're not cleaned up. Why is everything dusty? It's because I cleaned it up at 10 in the morning. It's currently 6 in the evening. There's been 7 hours of dust build-up. So what I ended up doing is not doing any cleaning until the hour before my parents would come back, and then it would all look spick and span, and it ended up significantly improving things. Yeah, I've got to get something to stick out of here. Yeah, I'll cut off just the hand entirely. That'll be good. I'm going to trim it away. And then what I can do is I can have something stick out of here and attach to here. Now, what's usually sticking out of there? Little eagle head. Don't care about that. We have 3 fluff monsters in the house. Hello, Banui. How you doing? I thought at some point I just told my mother that's what I was doing. It's like, yeah, I have actually been cleaning the entire time, like even before when you were always complaining. Now I just do it an hour before you get home. The house looks a mess for most of the day because of that. Okay, if I have this knife sticking out here, it's pretty well there. This is from a Horus Heresy set, Space Marines. And then how would this stick on the back of the knife? Pretty well, actually. So then it would have a knife and a chainsaw on the end of the
This is a staff of office. This is a ripper. This is the 2 bolted together for banging on the ceiling.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that looks nice. Knife. Hello, so Honey Rose. Doing out shuffling snow while it's still snowing. How to deal with bad managers. Best way to deal with a bad manager is do no work, blame others for everything, and then take credit for any work that gets done around the place. Agree with anything that the manager says. You'll find yourself promoted in no time. And then you can be the bad manager. There you go. Oh no, big old knife! Big old knife. Don't stick to my gloves now. Big old knife. You stick out for front. Stick out for front. Like a big old knife. Early stream today. Early stream today, Akko. Hello. How you doing? We're converting this model into a Vindicator priest. So we got the knife sticking out first, and once that's glued on, we'll glue on the chainsaw. Potentially. Maybe I should cut away the little cross guard on it. Doesn't seem to be helping very much. There we go. Yeah. It's gonna look good. Potentially. Oh! What I can do is trim away that top and then just stick the chainsaw right out the top of the staff. Now, I don't like it sticking out the top of the staff. I like it sticking out the front. My other thing I started doing is that I would start asking my pet if I noticed dirt and stuff everywhere. I would start asking them if they cleaned something, and if they did, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, I was gonna clean it." And they're like, "Why are you asking that?" It's like, "Well, I was gonna clean it if you hadn't. It just didn't look like it had been cleaned recently." I think their parents are understanding enough that once they started making the same excuses I did, they started realizing, oh, wait a minute. Maybe she has been cleaning. Oh, don't fall over. Okay, this looks a bit weird. Doesn't look as good as I wanted it to look, maybe. Maybe I should have gone with one of the larger chainswords rather than a scout chainsword. It's afraid one of the larger Space Marine ones would look a bit weird though. Oh no.
Why the Ripper's ripping up my brownies?
Because you know loud brownies. Brownies are cakes! Don't let the Rippers eat the brownies! Protect the brownies! Okay, unfortunately plastic glue takes forever to dry. I gotta try to rip the head off my Abaddon. Yeah, I gave him a possessed head, but it just doesn't look right now that I've painted it. Oh no. Oh, that sounds terrible. I feel legitimately sorry for you. Okay, I need a flamethrower. Let's look in my bits box to see if a Templar flamethrower would be good, or one for one summer vehicle would be good. Oh, I got these Heresy era flamethrowers. Maybe that'll be okay. It's got a hole in the side for a bolt gun though, so... Nah, I don't like Heresy era flamethrowers very much. They just don't look flamethrowery, you know? Ooh, now that's a flamethrower. I had a manager come in complaining about me being on my phone whenever they came in. They start 2 hours later than I do. We have very little work. Company torpedoed production here. Oh no. But all is good because they came in to tell me about work they needed doing, which totaled about 5.5 hours of work a week. Total. Oh goodness. But I don't know if that is all good. That sounds like the company's gonna go under. Maybe this flamethrower is a bit too big for this though. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, but that back part is way too large of this. I guess I could find something else to stick out the back. Also, then you got this entire part to deal with. I don't know how to deal with that. Because I could try finding a gas canister to put out the back. Some green stuff, some tubes. Now we keep that to the side for now. We've got more choices. Give her a big old arm. Ooh, this is a cool flamethrower. This is even bigger though. But look at that! I'm not gonna lie, the immediate moment I was gonna come in the next day putting a mark, which involves taking 2 weeks off and handing in a notice the day prior. Oh. That sounds... I'm not so sure. Not great. Okay, I got these flamethrowers. I could cut the hands off pretty easily. You know what? Let's try it. Black Templar Pyre Blaster. Is this a Templar one? I don't even think it is the Templar one. Oh no, yeah, this is a push fit one from Thriller 5 and set. Okay, there we go. In theory, I could just place this like that. But obviously the canister is pushing against the chainsword. Otherwise it fits perfectly. Oh, it does fit so perfectly. The chainsaw just goes away. I do like that. I do like the idea of just using a Pyroblast on a Vindicator. Okay, maybe this isn't a bad idea. Maybe we can remove this plastic part, this knife, put the eagle head there, and then we can undersling the chainsword on this. Maybe that would be better, and it looks kind of better. Underslung. Ooh, no. Cupcake, I'm curious. Did you know that Warhammer has been banned in VR chat because people were threatening and trying to forcibly get people to be Imperial citizens? I did not know that. But yeah, I can imagine people taking it too far. A lot of people into Warhammer often take the fun of it, the roleplay fun of it too far. To be fair, I might have been one of them when I was younger. When I was a kid. Oh. Yeah, remove that knife. Didn't look that good anyway. Okay, trim away these back parts here. Big old Pyroblast. The big old Pyroblast is ridiculously large here, but I kind of like it. No, hello Bailey. Hello Bailey, how you doing? A good work ethic requires work, which is what I said to another manager. Thankfully, they saw the funny truth in it. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I've known places like that. Okay, this is not smooth enough on the gun. So let's smooth it. Well, you got multiple managers, but not enough work. That honestly sounds insane. What, do you work for the government? Yeah, if our avatar was not Warhammer, if they were imprisoned and not allowed to log out for 24 hours as punishment, what? Crazy. I don't know VR chat, so don't understand how it all works there. Okay, I'll trim down the top of this just a little bit. There we go. Big old Pyre Blaster fits a little bit better. Oh yeah. Gonna have to use green stuff to fill in a little bit of gaps there, but that's good. Oh, big old Pyre Blast. Is that too large? Yes, yes it is. Oh, the Pyre Blaster's like as big as she is, but to be quite honest, I love it. There's no way she's holding this up by herself. But she isn't holding it up by herself. She's got the Emperor to help her. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. It's so stupid looking, but I love it. Oh, God. Am I ruining this model? Yes. Do I care? Quite a bit, actually. Is it going to be cool regardless? Probably. Where is the eagle head that's meant to come out the front anyway? And that's a leg, that's something. That's... Pretty sure one of these is meant to have an eagle head on it. I don't think I got an eagle head. There's a little piece of paper. Where did I put it? That's got the models on. Here it is. Oh, it's a double eagle head. Okay, I think I know which piece that is, actually. Just couldn't recognize it for what it was. Oh, yep, there it is. I just couldn't see the detail on it. I'm doing good. A bit tired and not feeling too well, but it's still very early for me, so I'll likely get some sleep soon. Oh, good luck trying to get some more sleep. As long as your project will be cool, that's all that matters. Yay! Long as we're having fun doing it. Okay, this is a very difficult piece to hold. It doesn't want to fit into that gap. That's probably because of the thing on top that needs trimming down. Okay. I still have a Resin Sisters model I need to build. Been sitting up there for months. Oh goodness. I don't have many Resin models that need to be built. But I do have a lot of plastic models that need to be built. A lot of Resin models that need to be painted. That's for certain. Oh gosh, I just dropped a tiny, tiny little piece. Oh, thankfully it was caught to my clothing. I hate it how Warhammer fans call any game anime. Don't use that word. YouTube hates it. The G-un word. Oh gosh, just get in there. Warhammer's gets its own anime stuff now. It definitely doesn't want to fit in there. I'm gonna have to trim everything more. Oh wait, it just fits in. Oh no, it didn't. Not fully and properly. Get it in on one side, but not both. Darn eagle heads. This would be fine if it wasn't such a tiny model. Okay, I ended up just like trimming the entire top part of it off. Oops. Oh no, it's stuck to my blooming gloves. Your back need food. Anyone who unironically uses the term probably isn't a Warhammer fan. I'm in need receipts. Nah, there's a lot of weird Warhammer fans out there. Oh darn, I just completely ruined the double eagles. Trying to trim off a little bit of sprue. Still on it. Goodness. Trimmed a bit too much there. Well, whatever. Leave it for now. I can try fixing that later. Okay, then. Chainsaw. How do I attach? Underslung chainsaw. Trim off the back. Move it all down. Where is my files? Oh, I put them away the other day. File, thank you. Oh yeah, the fandom of Tower, the guy who makes the Norska monkey videos, despises VTubers. What? Why? We're cool. I love Warhammer. Be careful. Put here. And then file. So this is looking like a custodian's weapon. Stick with shooty end and stabby weapon on the end. Look, custodies do have some good fashion sense sometimes, you know. They might not be quite Templar fashion level, but there we go. Stabby shooty stick. Look at all them microplastics. Melt them all down. Oh, chainsaw. Now that looks way better than before. Though, as I said, eagle heads are a bit damaged. Maybe some green stuff can fix that. I don't know. Okay, how will it look? It's gonna look insane. Oh, goodness. It's stupid, but I love it. So this is going to be glorious golden as a Custodes? Probably not. Not a big fan of it. I mean, they got more good fashion sense in terms of weapon design rather than good fashion sense in terms of colour choice. Everyone knows bronze is superior to gold in terms of colour. Yeah, that little thin arm is definitely holding up this giant staff spear thing. What I might do, actually, not sure, might be a good idea to cut off the Bernie end here and replace it with this thing, so it feels more Imperial Guardsman. So like cut this off around there at the tubes, stick it on in place of this part here.
No, he called them custards, not custodes.
Bronze superior to gold sounds like heresy. No, bronze is cool. The priests love for bronze. We're not going with brass, like corn. Oh gosh, this is too heavy to stick. He called them custards, not custodes. It's stupid, but I love it. Basically sums up Warhammer lore. Yeah. Oh, this is... I mean, replacing this end of a weapon with this might be a good idea. It would definitely give it more of an aesthetic and make it feel a little bit lighter. Oh. And glue her to the base so she'll stand up. Okay, the head doesn't look too bad though. The hand of a book doesn't look too bad. Okay, I've got the servo skull to add on next. Be careful here, I'm putting that down. Where did I put my little... Where did I put my pieces of paper that have the details? I've moved it again, I forgot where. Details, model. There it is. Okay, yeah, she's got a servo skull and a purity seal, I think, still to attach to her. Yeah. Purity seal, servo skull. We'll do the purity seal first because I remember seeing that somewhere. Here it is. Are you old enough to remember Dawn of War memes about Bori? No, I don't remember. I don't know any of the Dawn. I played a bits of Dawn of War. But I don't know any memes. That might not necessarily mean that might have nothing to do with age, just oh gosh, my gloves are glued. My gloves are glued. Where's my knife? Knife, you hold the weapon in place for purity seal. I didn't realise there was still a bit that needed cutting out. Okay, but there we go. Purity seal is on. Now just the servo skull. It's saying the Emperor is wrong. The Emperor's always wrong. The Emperor was a terrible father. The Emperor made many mistakes. Doesn't necessarily mean the Emperor's not a god. Gods are allowed to make mistakes. Oh, I just thought that Corn, Brass, Slanesh, Quicksilver, Mercury, Nurgle, Verindigris, which I believe comes off copper. And the games I base my Raven Guard army around, the Steel Rain tactic they used in game. Ooh, what is the Steel Rain tactic? What does Cinch get? I know he's on for crystals, but it's metal. I think he likes gold, doesn't he?
Heresy. Call the Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor Muffin's on my side. Oh, the heretic would say, no. No, I won! See, the Emperor really is on my side. The Emperor blesses me. The Emperor's like, yes, I have made mistakes. And it's good that we can look back at them. And we can learn from them and not repeat them. You know?
The Emperor gets the #1 dad mug pitched right at his face.
True. Can you imagine a god being wrong? Yes. Actually, if you look at much of history and mythology, gods are constantly wrong and bickering and very crazy. Like for a long time, people didn't do what God said because they thought the gods are right. They did what they thought the gods said because they didn't want to be punished by the gods. And a lot of people still function like that. I mean, even the Old Testament gods got this entire thing of, I say Old Testament God, Old versus New Testament gods got this entire thing of God basically going, you know what, I did bad. I did wrong. You guys did too. The big part of a lot of religions that gods make mistakes and do wrong. Fun to have. Fun to have. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of a flamethrower. It's over the top and ridiculous, and I love it, but at the same time, I think it looks stupid. So, as I said, probably will be a good idea to trim away these areas here and replace it with this. Which would also look stupid, but I think it would look a little nicer. Cut away there, trim away here. Old Testament was cycle posting. Steel rain is pretty much a tactics that's drop podding into enemy lines like rain. Ooh, I like that sort of stuff. That's what the Warhammer Codex talked about a lot, and you know, the hit and run, well not hit and win, but the hit hard and hit fast tactics of Space Marines. And why I'd never liked the old vehicles like the Rhino and stuff like that for Space Marines, because they didn't feel like they matched the law of how Space Marines were meant to behave, of hit hard, hit fast. Well, that being said, back then nothing about the Space Marines matched law. Like, they were Space Marines were the ultimate bad, like, there were no custodies. There were custodies, but they were just only in law, and you barely ever heard about them. In fact, the entire thing of what custodies were, no one even knew what custodies were. Some people believed that they might have been Space Marines, but made from the Emperor's own gene seed. Others believed they were superhumans. Even back then, you had the idea of female custodies, because no one knew what they were, other than some of them were male. We're just absolutely insane. Zero is basic at everything in drop pods. I have 6 of them. Rest of the army has jump packs. So back in older rules, I'd have everything start in deep strike. At the moment, I think you can only have 3 drop pods. Yeah, if you use legend rules, you can get 3 other drop pods, I believe, just for dreadnoughts. And you can get 3 more drop pods that have special rules. Because they're Horus Heresy era. But those are both in legends. I think one possible argument against female custodies is a penchant for nudity.
The Space Marine tanks do have the hit hard bit nailed down. And leave them near a white scarf long enough, and the hit fast bit comes easy.
Comes easy. No. The Space Marine tanks don't hit hard very well, though. Because if you compare the Space Marine tanks to, like, the Predator to the Lehman Russ. Nowadays, yeah, the Predator is actually really good anti-tank. You know, the last cannon one. Especially for how cheap it is. But it's a very cheap, just throw it out, smash your enemy sort of thing. Back in the day, though, it was an expensive piece of equipment, both in money and points. And it absolutely sucked. It had less armor than the Lehman Russ. It was no quicker than the Lehman Russ. It was big and bulky. It had very limited firepower. Sure, it could have heavy bolters and a bunch of last cannons, but it's like, your Lehman Russ can get 2 last cannons, a heavy stubber, its main Lehman Russ ornament, and then another last cannon. It can have 3 last cannons on it compared to your 2. It's got heavier armor. It looks cooler. It's like, you're not doing the hit hard, you're not doing the hit fast, you're not doing anything.
To Primarch Khan from the Mechanicus, we regret to say that red troops do not go fast.
But red stripes do. Hello, Nick the Salamander. I think at one point you could get the right scars upgrade to your vehicles that would give them like plus 1 inch movement. Or something stupid. I think for nudity, can't have a Slanesh degeneracy. Wait, why is female nudity worse than male nudity? And to be quite frank, all of the custodies look pretty much the same without the armor. Like, a female custodies is not going to look very different from a male one. It's like male Marines. It's like Marines without the armor. They can be quite difficult to distinguish from one another if they don't have, you know, any very strong distinguishing features. Lehman Russ being the same as a Land Raider, except rear armor was ridiculous. No, it was 14, 13, 12 for Lehman Russes. Land Raider was 14, 14, 14, I believe. Maybe the Lehman Russes got an upgrade later on, giving them 14 side armor. I believe it was the Predator had 13, 12, 11 armor. So 12 at the sides, 13 at the front, 11 at the back. And to be fair, it was pretty ridiculous. Actually, no, it's not pretty ridiculous. The Land Raiders have 14 all-round armor, but they also have other things like the Blessed Machine Spirit, meaning that if they got shaken or a weapon was immobilized, they could still move and shoot that turn. Have they got other defenses to make up for it? I don't think it was bad at all. 14 front armor kind of makes sense for them. I'm just thinking that the Imperium is quite old-fashioned and wouldn't want nude men and women coveting together. No. Oh gosh, you have not read the old Warhammer stuff, have you? Old Warhammer stuff was incredibly homoerotic. Space Marines were doing stuff together, especially older Space Marines with the neophytes. Space Marines and Eldar were doing stuff together. You had an Ultramarine that was half Eldar, half Space Marine. Obviously they changed the law up, but still, you still had Marines acting very, you know, questionably. Nowadays they've gone a bit more, but the Imperium isn't exactly very anti-sexuality and stuff. In fact, they're quite for it in a lot of ways. Oh, that wrist is so thin. Is it damaged? I think it might be damaged actually for wrist. I'll just put super glue there to strengthen it. Oh gosh, I'm trying to put super glue on and I just snapped the wrist off. Oh, that's not even where I'd been cutting. Oh, as soon as I try fixing it, instead it just breaks right off. Can't have it easy here, can I? Nope. But Eldar did stuff together more at 11. Yeah. No, it's the Ultramarines and the Eldar did stuff together. You had Inquisitors just constantly having, you know, coitus with anything that moved. You had Space Marines constantly talking about how cool each of their bodies were and how nice their behinds were. And they were doing... Like, there was some weird fetish stuff in there as well. Really weird fetish stuff. The entire people trumping and, you know... breaking wind into one another's faces. That's a good turn. Breaking wind into one another's faces. Okay, the laws moved on a lot from then, but still. The Imperium, even then, you still got the entire thing of Inquisitors and Rogue Traders and stuff just being very whatever with one another. I don't think the Custodes would probably do anything with one another. And again, just because you got men and women doesn't necessarily... Just because the Custodes are entirely men doesn't mean that they're not going to be doing, you know, a diddly squat with one another. A dance with no pants. I mean, one of the Primarchs wanted to do the dance with no pants with like 3 of his brothers. That one Inquisitor book. Oh gosh, yes. I'm sorry for a senior Marines with a doing with a neophyte. You want to expand on that just in case? No, I don't want to expand on that. Not on YouTube. But yeah. Early Warhammer books and lore is absolutely insane. The writers definitely needed to see a therapist. Or, you know, get a girlfriend. Or boyfriend, whatever. Get a friend. Benefits. Godman definitely did something with a particular Eldar. Oh snap, it's earlier mentioned Kytrax. Damn, must be early for you. I feel like with time I have found Game of Thrones less and less mature. I will make a real adult fantasy world look. Private Parts, Taxis. Taxis are mature. Private Parts... It's actually one of the things I have issues and, you know, certain people say anime's not for kids and they just stop pointing at all the gory anime. I'm like, you know who enjoys gore the most? Is it adults? No, it's like teenagers and preteens. It's like saying Deadpool. It's like, yeah, Deadpool's R-rated, but you know who enjoys Deadpool the most? Preteens. 7:30 AM, it's 12:30. Okay, tracks. Hello, K-Tracks. If you want to know exactly how freaky it got, read Inquisitor by Ian Watson. Yeah, Ian Watson books, absolutely insane. They are just... Did he write more than one? I'm pretty sure he wrote more than one. It's just... That was insane. The Inquisitor one is definitely probably the worst. Just saying, JRM never grew out of the why doesn't Aragon ever go to the toilet phase? Because Aragon is literally a superhuman. If you don't know, Aragon is actually a superhuman. He comes from a race of men that are related to the elves, and they are all live incredibly long lives. They're incredibly strong. They're incredibly fast. They're usually quite beautiful. Like Aragon is so old that he was effectively an honorary uncle to the Rohan king, the other old king of Rohan. Yeah. Back in the day of Aragon's youth, he was fighting alongside his father and his brothers and his uncles in battles. It's absolutely insane. Hello, Strive 420. There's one that sticks out. Yeah. Numerians. Yeah, the Numerians, that's it. Is it the same book where the Calidus transforms into gene stealers for horizontal activities? I can't remember that one. Aragorn was in his 70s at the time of Lord of the Rings. Yes. Ah! The only thing that stuck was my hand to the model. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to get some green stuff out to fix that hand. It is that one. Oh, goodness. Okay, maybe I'll just glue this in first. This seems fine. Yeah, I enjoy this as a flamethrower much more. The Back when GW was the biggest shippers of them all. You know, if Ian Watson was in charge of Warhammer lore, Gulliman would already have a child with Ukraine. The Numorians, the first king of Numor was Elrond's twin brother, who chose to live as a human. Ooh. I did not remember that on the top of my head. Okay, that's looking okay-ish. Definitely gonna have to smooth that out once it's dried and stuff. But yeah, I prefer how that looks compared to the other head. I feel like you need all the bare tubing for Guardsman. Okay, I'm definitely... the wrist falling off here is a bit annoying. One question, if Arwen chose humanity, why does she still outlive Aragorn by so much? Because they still live for so long. Just because they choose humanity doesn't mean they suddenly die as quickly as humans. It's a bit like Aragorn. He's still outlived the vast majority of humans. Also, technically, Boromir was also like a superhuman, and so was Faramir. Because they have a similar bloodline to Aragorn. Okay, the hand actually kind of sticks now. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to try letting... Oh no, the hand's falling off by itself again. I don't want to use green stuff because it's just going to be a very tiny amount of green stuff that I need. I'm going to have to buy a whole new Chaos Lord just so I can have a spare head for Abaddon. Why don't you use a Terminator head? Use a Terminator head! But Denethor looked old. Yeah, Denethor did look old. But wasn't Denethor himself relatively old? Denethor looked old because he was messing with a Palantir. Oh yeah, that was it. And he was going a bit insane. Oh yeah, but that's one of the things is Denethor was old. He was also meant to be one of the...
Which one do you think the community wants under the sheets, more Eldar or Watercast Tau?
I don't know. I would say Eldar, but Reddit's been showing me some very weird stuff with the Tau recently. And I'm a bit concerned for the health of the minds of Reddit. Even more concerned than normal. They just want the hooves. Yeah, but Denethor, I believe in the books, if I remember correctly, like, wasn't he described as, like, wise and stuff? At least they thought he was an incredibly wise and powerful person. But then the more they talked to him, the more they were like, oh no, he's been going insane. The Palantir's been messing with him. Denethor was over 100 years old, if I'm not mistaken, and he was under the Sauron's influence. Yeah, but he actually resisted that influence even better than, what's his name? Saruman. Which was crazy. Which actually I think just goes to show part of just how, you know, powerful and wise that he was meant to be. And how he was back in his prime. When Gandalf knew him. But while it did drive him insane, he wasn't driven to the same depths of depravity and just like complete surrender as Saruman, or at least not to the same extent. He still resisted to some extent in the end. Not very well, but you know. I think the thing that finally broke him was losing Boromir, wasn't it? And then believing that he would lose Faramir. Let me know if someone wants to take a lemon rust tank under the sheets. I'll make sure to add it to my list. Oh no. I was about to say it only now started to be concerned about Reddit's mental state. Sour man! Sour candy man! The sour candy man can. He was old and he was good for a long time. He just did too much. Yeah. It might be because he was against Mordor. To start with, Gondor was quite isolationist, I think. It used to be less isolationist. But Gondor, I believe, had become isolationist due to... They had tried effectively expanding overseas a few times and, you know, taking control of the seas. But they ended up like suffering quite heavily in battles against, you know, pirates and the, what were they called? The people to the east with the Harad and stuff. Well, yeah, they ended up being after all of that, they ended up trying to just be a bit more isolationist. Because they're like, screw the world doesn't want us here. Gondor and Rohan were incredibly close until later on in the Third Age. Yeah. Elrond was related to Baron and Lúthien, human and elf, and Lúthien was actually a Maiar as well. All from the Silmarillion. It's been too long since I read the Silmarillion. Like a lot of elves and hobbits, Denethor wanted to maintain what he thought was good rather than reshape anything. Side context to what I said earlier, basically I have a list of things I randomly find that people just decide to make whatever. I have seen, unfortunately, a lot of military vehicles be turned into anime women. Okay, how is this looking now? Is your wrist okay? Still a bit broken. I'm just gonna put more glue there now I can.
Adding it to the list.
Gosh. Girls and Panzer. Guns 2 do not watch Upote. Anime tank girls. Oh, so you've seen... No, it was more through like people anthropomorphizing different tanks and planes. Okay, here she is. She's got a hood. You can't really see the gas mask and her hair that well, but that's fine. Gonna have to smooth this bit out later. I'll use some liquid green stuff with that. To fill in the gaps between those two parts. And I'll try strengthening that with some liquid green stuff too. Otherwise, I think this is not too bad. I think this is looking okay. I'm definitely going to have to fix this thing the eagle had. Not sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe some green stuff can do it. But yeah, this is looking okay-ish. I didn't want to do a major conversion, just change the hand and add some flame. The flamethrower is way bigger than what I originally wanted. The chainsaw's a bit smaller, but you know what? I like it. I was thinking originally about putting the flame tanks down at the bottom here. But if it works, it works. Oh yeah, battleships too. This is very close to insulting my ship waifus. Goes for 9. Gun girls. Oh no. Wait, what's this here? Oh, I remember. Yeah, that's for her. You're not allowed ship waifus, by the way. To be honest though, you might think it's a modern phenomenon about all of these things being turned into anime women. But no, No. People have been anthropomorphizing ships and planes ever since the inception. Go back to ancient Greece and you've got people turning their ships into women. Heck, you've had this entire thing of people building women into the front of their boats. And that the boat will inhabit it, and the entire thing is a boat inhabits the spirit of a boat inhabits the statue, and the statue will come alive with other sailors and stuff. That's literally been myths that date back for thousands of years. It's absolutely insane, some of the stuff that come from the past. Okay, I kind of want to replace her bolt gun over here with a plasma pistol because, you know, its plasma pistols are better. Now, I think I might keep it as a bolt pistol, but, you know, as a bolt gun. Because at the moment, WYSIWYG's not too important. Maybe I'll give it a pistol as well at the side and say that's a plasma pistol. Because I do like the look of bolt guns. I think bolt guns are cool. Do with upgrading bolt guns for guardsmen. Okay, this arm wants to go here. That's fine. Rule 34 is probably in the cave wall somewhere. Ships of women, this is known. Incorrect. I got my fix on both a Solane and an Arpeggio of blue steel. Cupcake waifus only! Yeah, cupcake waifus only. Yeah. Get jealous, that's why women at sea were seen as bad luck. Oh, there's a VTuber group that are all plane girls. They work for a charity restoring old planes. Oh goodness. I know that you've got the SU-25 VTuber or something, which is just literally a plane with a mouth on it and eyes. Okay, where's her other leg? She's got a leg here. She needs a leg up. Would you get a cyber prosthetic? Like, do you know one of these metal bionic legs? Or arms or something? I mean, assuming that your legs both work and whatever limb you get to replace currently works and is perfectly fine and doesn't need replacing, would you replace it with like a sci-fi bionic limb? Just because you could? Or would you only do it if you absolutely had to? Or would you do it at all even if you had lost your limb or something? Sundari Plane is a VTuber. Yeah. Girls and Panzer is clearly an anime made by a tank nerd for tank nerds first. Have you seen how much tank trivia is in each frame of that show? Yeah, except when sometimes you got the tanks doing stupid stuff that tanks don't do. But there's a scene where they do poses from Dale Rangers, so I appreciate that. I hear most would prefer a flesh and blood arm. I'm like, no, mod me! Mod me! That's what we've been doing to our characters in RimWorld, modding them to heck and back. This model, I don't want to change too much, but I do want to give her a commissar hat. Our commander hat, you know. But I do think there's a commander head somewhere in here that has a nice hat. Here it is. I'm sorry, I want to keep this resin head, but I also want your hat. So I'm going to have to cut the top of your head off. Yeah, this head could work well for Commissar. I want your hat. Unfortunately, it's part of your head. If I had to move a part, yes. If it helps me do what I'm doing better, yes, probably. If neither of those, no. Oh. There's a trilogy of fantasy novels by Robin Hood called For Liver Ship Traders about living... Oh, live, not liver ship, for live ship traders about living ships the crew can talk to for figureheads. Ooh. That sounds like it would have some weird ethical dilemmas. Okay, I'm cutting this guy's head apart. I'm sorry, dude. If you didn't want your head cut to pieces, you shouldn't have had such a cool hat. You know? It's his own fault, really, when you think about it. Victim blaming. So only if you had to remove a part. So only if it helps you. What if it doesn't help you much in your daily life, but it is tougher and it is stronger? But it doesn't really help you, like, write better or type better or anything like that. But if you wanted to punch something, yuck. Admac generally creep me out. They're willing to give up their human form and become like looks over at called, well, that mess. Chaos corrupts. Admech is voluntary. I mean, it's only voluntary if you don't want to become a tech priest, to be honest. If you want to become a tech priest, then you're pretty much forced to take all the mods. Also, Carl is like well over 10,000 years old even. The dude's ancient. So obviously it's unsurprising that he has replaced much of his body because, well, it ages. It's like, you know, you see rogue traders and like these planetary lords and stuff. And they've got loads of robotics. Some of them look quite human, but their bodies are still very robotic. It's like this person. She's robotic arm, most of her face is robotic. This person, robotic arm, both robotic legs. I don't think that's just a mask, I think that's part of her face. She's got a lot of machinery going on in there. I think that's the case for a lot of people. And Yavik became quite robotic in the end, not just his eye. Yeah. So, well, let's come look at this tech priest. This tech priest over here, she only has a robotic arm that we can definitely tell is robotic. Her leg might just be armored. Her body might just be armored. This arm might just be armored. Her head has a bit of robotic stuff on it. I imagine other tech priests, you know, younger tech priests, they're not that robotic comparatively. The degree of how modifications present externally is mostly down to personal taste, when yet for a more recognizable human scale. Tech priests want to look like that, yeah. Well, it's not just wanting to look like that, they want all the extra capabilities. A lot of the other humans don't necessarily want the extra capabilities. Well, tech priests want the ability to have an arm that's specifically got a wrench involved on it. An arm for cutting, an arm for welding. They want an arm for being a weapon. They want dedicated arms to everything. And then they want to be able to move faster. And be tougher and to have extra shielding. Then they need these big power batteries and stuff on them to keep them powered and alive. And to keep everything, all these modifications working. At least it's not like the tech priest in Horus Heresy, you know, the one that absolutely looks insane. Like a spider creature. Where's her head? There it is. Be very careful with this hair strand. How difficult would it be to add this head to this hat to you? Because I imagine the answer is incredibly difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like cut off the top parts of your head. Not sure if I want to do that. The other thing is she could be wearing the hat on her side. Oh gosh, I got her hair. I got my own hair caught in her hair. She could be wearing it off to the side like something stupid. But it's also not very flat with this thing yet. Need to make it flatter, the cap. Now I don't like the aesthetics of the AdMech, but I imagine seeing one of them with full modifications and shears up the spine of Repulsion. Maybe. Not sure. Okay, don't want to risk damaging the head and the hair. Even if the hat might not look that good on her. Oh. Need the light here. I think it could be cool. I like the idea of her wearing a hat. No, it definitely needs trimming down more of this hat though at the back. I know my night house is Mechanicus aligned, apparently the pilots are very freaky looking. Ooh. To be fair, a lot of night pilots are freaky looking. To be honest, I find the Space Marine, like art of Space Marines, much creepier, like do without the armor, much creepier than art of AdMech. Like AdMech Admech's different enough that they don't look too creepy for the most part. Servitors do, yeah, go. That's true. But the Space Marines look really just straight up freaky with all their modifications. Like, they got all the holes in their bodies, their muscles are just bulging and weird looking. Their heads just feel tiny on these big old bodies. Okay, there we go. That looks better for the cat. There's a character in the Eisenhard trilogy called Pontius Glar that was modified by a tech beast. He was given a muscular metal golden body so they don't need to look overly machine-like. Yeah. Hello, Solidwen! Again. How you doing? Okay, part of her head's been cut off now. Don't want to shave it down with a file. So I'm going to only use a knife and stuff. Okay, how's that looking? How does that look? I'm going to have to trim down on her hair at the front just a little bit. Very, very careful. Don't want to damage the hair at the front of her head too much because I think it looks cool. I'm only going to have to get some green stuff with this. To fill in for it, to help it stick and to look nicer. Hey Jen, hello elite trainer. Oh, your power. How do you like how you look now as a little avatar down there? Do you like how your power sword looks? Or do you think it sticks out too far? A couple of Mechanicus characters I've read of in books aren't that modded visually. One was very modified but still very human in description. Oh. Remember, you're amazing. Don't forget to eat and hydrate. Okay, yeah, definitely need to trim down on the hair at the front a little bit more. Definitely gonna have to dust and vacuum in here after this. Minor concern. Down. Elite sword can skewer 2 whole cupcakes. True, true. Oh. How does a hat look now? It's not looking too bad. Okay, how does it look on the side? It's very hard with these small, very smooth pieces. Trying to keep them together so I can just look around stuff. Okay, definitely gonna have to get some green stuff anyway. Wait, wasn't I number one? I don't know, I don't think so. I don't think you were number one. Maybe you were. Maybe you've just been passed. Maybe you've just not been watching enough streams. Oh. There we go. Elite Trainer won 1,000. Anthony hit big in the gamba. Ceridwen wasn't Ceridwen number one for a while because she hit big in the gamba a few times. And then he gambered it all away, like literally everything. All of your sprinkles just gone instantly. I was number 5. Oh yeah, you were on the leaderboard. Well, I wasn't able to watch streams, but I will always lurk. With 1k to get to 1k, how unfortunate. I forgot her name now, but for her, look, losing 1k, it's better than losing it or only getting half of it back. With a heavily modified Mechanicum lady that had the title Mistress of a Magma City was baller. Basically told the Fabricator General to do one to his face. Mad laugh. Crazy. Oh, would 55k even get you on the leaderboard now? You lost 100 million. In the purge. Yeah, 55k could get you on the leaderboard. Bailey there with a shuffle and a sword. Oh gosh, look at that. Dark saber and a sword. Mongoose has devil horns, little magic staff, and a book. You all look so cool down there. Sprinkles. Pringles! So I'm moving green stuff about. Sprinkles! 3,717. Nice. See, it's easy to earn sprinkles in my chat. You already got thousands of them. And it costs thousands to do stuff with. No! No, don't put them all into the gamba. No! You crazy egg! Oh, I think that's half of it back, isn't it? Or is it just all of what you put in back? No, you got it all back. Just be careful, you crazy egg. But I know it's you. You would never be careful with the gamba. Stonks. It's not stonks. You just got your money back. Slot 2000. Oh gosh, did you lose all your money? I think you did. Well, I think I remember the sounds of the name. Spelling will be off. Corial Seth, Mistress of Magma. Also, let's be fair, that title is baller too. It is a baller title. Even if I'm being unfair, that's a baller title. That's because who says baller anymore? No one said baller since like 2024. How does that look? She's got a little hat on. Little commissar hat. By the way, that's a joke about the baller stuff. Okay, this is gonna look incredibly stupid, but you know what? How does it look on the camera? That's easier to look than in real life. No, it looks stupid from the front. Looks okay from the side a little bit. But it's not far enough down on her head. Wanted to feel a bit like lopsided that she's just not wearing it properly. Okay, keep it at a bit of an angle. I don't want to cut off too much of her head though, because I like the look of her head. It's super detailed and nice. It looks fine from the back. Looks fine from this side. I think maybe if I twist it more that way, it will look more like it's falling off her head. The canted commissar hat. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. Technically it's not a commissar hat. Commissar hats are slightly bigger. This is just an officer cap. The issue I think I'm having is that her head is actually slightly bigger than the officer this belonged to. So the hat feels even smaller. Okay, let's look. How does this look now? Okay, maybe try. Nah. It looks fine there.
It's 9 AM where I live.
Looks fine there. It's currently 1 PM where I live. Rosa, hello, Sky Cow. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Good time zone. Big head filled with cola, yeah. She's got a big cola-filled head. I just use a knife. Try to contour the hair into the green stuff into the hair so it looks like a part of it. Okay, maybe that's okay now. It's a bit off-center. Let's see how it looks on her body first. No, maybe that's okay. A commissar hat that's not being worn properly. No, I think I'd have to go for a different angle with it. Maybe if the commissar hat's more downward pointed instead, it will look better. Okay, that's better, isn't it? If it's more down. Oh, if only I can just get it to focus on her up here. Yeah, rather than going up, if we have it going down. Looks kind of cool. Just have to redo the sides again. Yeah, I'm going to redo the green stuff around it. Hat. Gotta be honest, I love the hat. Yay! Clearly she needs a superior hat like this one. Yeah, epic look cranium. Wait, you like this hat on the model or the hat on my VTuber model? Either or makes me happy. Currently the hat on the model would be cool, nicer though. Would make me a little happier. I need just tiny, tiny amounts of green stuff. Okay, using the knife to do precision green stuff in here. Or at least attempt to. I need smaller bits of green stuff in this. And excess green stuff can get trimmed off. Oh, don't bring the rest of the green stuff with you when it's being trimmed off. Okay, didn't. Good. So I'm very focused on this. Let's see if I can do a flip. Jump! I don't think I can do a flip. I'm sorry. It's not possible. Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why? I don't know why people have started idolizing the character from American Psycho, though. Like the insane, unlivey man you want to idolize. Okay, I think that looks better now. Oh, the green stuff could definitely do with some work, though. Oh, I forgot to do the side too. Oops. Gotta do the other side. It's all still twisted. Get it joining into the hair. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, darn it. I think you might be able to do a flip if you do the sling command. Or fling, or whatever it is. Oh gosh, I got a tiny, tiny bit of green stuff that I needed. But then I tapped it with a knife and it went flying. Oh, that's too much green stuff. Oh wait, there it is. Found it. Green mat, green stuff. Match made in heaven. Where's this light? I need more light here. Remember, it does cost sprinkles to use for bomb. Goodness. Careful not to damage the resin bit that I'm holding. Do all of this. Move the head down on this side because it's not there. Not meant to be there. And add in lines for the hair here. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, now to try attaching a head to the body. Oh, this is going to be difficult without messing up the green stuff and the hat. Oh, goodness. Get her head on. Just get her head onto the body. There we go. Now use a knife. Very carefully position the head into the correct places. There we go. Nice. No, got. Oh, it does not feel good. Okay, I'm gonna put some glue on her feet, see, so I can just glue her to the stand. So I don't have to worry about her constantly falling over. Glue her to a stand, glue her to the base. Speaking of, my version of character, I spend sprinkles so that others may get sprinkles. You might also get it. People don't understand satire. They don't realise that American Psycho is mocking 80s male yuppie culture. Yeah. And the character is literally a psychopath who is insane. And does it even... One of the things is, I believe the meme started out more like a joke. Other people just unironically like him now. There we go. When a meme stops being ironic. So I was trying to use a bomb. I'm lying. No! No! You don't get it. He's a Sigma like me. Wasn't the entire Sigma male thing like a joke as well? Not just a meme thing at first. Okay, trying to hold the feet in place. Making resin models can be difficult at times. Trying to transport resin models can be even more difficult. No, don't start falling over. Stay stood up, Mrs. Grievous. With your robo legs. Okay, I think she only has the arm and that tube thing to do. The rest of these pieces are... Oh wait, did I just give her a power sword or not? I can't remember. Or she meant as a common sword to have a power fist. Let me look. Templar serves. Ooh, emails. Ignore. Kree command strad. Plasma pistol power fist. Plasma pistol power fist. Plasma pistol power fist. We gotta give her a power fist. We have to give her a power fist. We have the technology. I mean, I do actually have a Heresy era power fist arm that could be very good for this for Space Marine. I've been thinking could fit a guardsman pretty well. Oh, big hand energy. Good morning, Erland. Hello, Erland. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, and you, and you, and you. Good morning, I say. I mean, if I cut it out to just beyond that joint. Does that include her shoulder? Not elbow, sorry. Oh no, I mean we could try it. So what are you kit bashing now? I'm turning these two Necromunda models into a commissar and a priest with a vindicator. Here's a priest. We replaced a fan with a book. We've given her a hooded head with a gas mask, and we've created this vindicator weapon that's just absolutely over the top. I don't know what we're doing with that. Oh gosh. And we've cut off part of her head in an attempt to give her a, you know, commissar hat. It's going okay. I think once it's painted up, it will look okay. Huh. That's fit surprisingly well. Oh my gosh, that does fit surprisingly well. What's going on? Did I expect the Space Marine Horus Heresy Power Fist to be this good on this thin resin model? Oh my goodness. The tubing from this tubey stuff doesn't do too well, but I can cut some of that tubing off. Goodness, let's use some green stuff. Why not make a heavy flamer chainsaw? Less chainsaw plus flamer. More chain glaive plus flamer. Oh yeah, it's meant to be the Vindicator weapon, so it's basically a flamethrower chainsword. I just wanted to turn a staff. I had other ideas for it to do much smaller. Have a fuel tank near the bottom. Just have that little bits of things sticking out effectively the top or the back. Having the chainsaw sticking out the front and going up. But, you know, not all ideas stick. I think it looks ridiculously stupid, but at the same time, I kind of like it. So, you know, it's Warhammer, rule of cool. You took Horus' hand and placing it on a commissar. Yep. Heresy, Space Marine. Flamethrower. Not actually Horus' hand, it's just from the Horus Heresy sets of Space Marines. Mark 6 Space Marines, I believe. This in here. This in here. Oh gosh, it actually works well for some reason. It looks like she's just waving at you. Oh, it looks a bit meh because of the different colours, I guess.
Beaky pattern armor, best armor.
No, I don't like the beaky pattern. Do you want to see what I did with them? I gave them all Primaris helmets. Which does fit with the lore I've given them about, you know... it being a mixture of modern and heresy era stuff to make it work. Because it's just Black Templars finding a cache. Of equipment from the heresy era. That commissar is going to eat cupcakes with that hand. No, they're not! Erland, you big old meanie. Always wanting to eat cupcakes. Cupcakes are friends. You're a cupcake yourself, Erland. Surely you don't want to be eaten. Okay, I shouldn't ask that question. Some people do want to be eaten. Okay, there we go.
How are you doing? How are you doing? Wave, wave. Wave, wave. You doing okay?
Chaos eats cupcakes. Yeah, because Chaos is evil and we're going to punch him in the face. Raw. She says not to eat cupcakes, but I've heard the rumours. Just because people eat cupcakes doesn't mean it's okay. People like to stab other people. Okay, no, that's fine because I live in Britain. People do lots of bad things. That's not okay. Okay, how does she look? Does she look okay-ish? It's hard to get a proper thing. Light off. Oh no. I think once she's painted, she should look decent enough. It's a bit like my this dude over here. Before it was painted, looked terrible to me. Oh, before he got an undercoat. In fact, back bit still looks terrible, mind you. Yeah, that green stuff looks like hair at that side. It looks like a mixture of hair and just skin there. The part of this position I'm not the happiest with, but I like how the tube just fits perfectly into a sleeve. So I'm not going to complain. She eats I do not eat misbehaving cupcakes. I would never do such a thing. I only eat chicken and chips. Detect evil.
Inquisitor Muffin must be napping. Chaos was mentioned, and bolter rounds weren't discharged. Inquisition has been caught lacking, again.
I have tried making it so Inquisitor Muffin will respond to certain words. Like as in Inquisitor Muffin will appear on screen. But I've been struggling to get it to work. Let me look into the commands. Floating emotes. Inquisitor Muffin, here we go. Edit Inquisitor Muffin. Here we go. Inquisition. Inquisitor. Heresy. Chaos. Inquisition, Inquisitor, Heresy, Chaos. Emperor, Worship. Siege. Slanesh. Nurgle. There we go. Save. Now Inquisitor Muffin should appear on screen. What did I miss? We made 2 models. We got this model made. Who's showing off a book. And she's got big old flamey cheese. So stupid looking, but at the same time, I like it. Oh. And then we've got this silly old girl with a commissar hat on. Did I ruin this model? Probably.
Cuptle is the prime evil of chaos.
Cuptle. Oh wait, did Inquisitor Muffin appear on screen then? Did it work? Oh, okay, there's Inquisitor Muffin. She's stinky enough to be a follower of Nurgle. Got so much plastic, so excess is covered. Just constantly confused, so siege. Just gotta figure out Khan. What do you mean? Smash your head in a will. I'm not a follower of chaos. Gonna declare war on your whole family. You. Collect your skulls on my phone. Oh yeah, I wanted to give her a pistol. Khan doesn't matter where plastic flows as long as it flows. Oh goodness. Your bayonets. Each plan wins the end because the models always get completed. Are you sure they always get completed? I've seen some piles of shame where people have died and all of the models end up getting put on eBay or whatever. And
there it is, people. She has achieved apotheosis. I present to you, Capcom, Demon Princess of Chaos Undivided. Papa Nurgle is approved by Inquisition. Because we love our stinky goober on the screen.
oh no, we are not! I am not stinky! Do not believe the silly lies. I am not stinky. I have never been stinky, nor will I ever be stinky. Okay, now if anyone says she's not got a plasma pistol, it's fair. Her plasma pistol is over here. She's got a power fist. Clearly see. Except when they don't get painted. You stinky. You stinky. Oh, you're all stinky. Why? Why? There we go. I'm just cutting off the spare parts. Spare parts, come over here. Nice. Nice.
Because, apple a day.
Apple a day. Apple a day. She's clone. This bee, she's cutting the spare parts. No. No. Apple a day. Oh, apple a day. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's not true. It's not true at all. A lie. It's a lie they tell children. So they'll eat the apples. And brush the teeths. But at its core, lies, lies. Oh goodness, I'm definitely going to have to vacuum this entire area. Oh gosh, I just dropped bits everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to have to vacuum in here after this stream's over and dust and everything. Because, you know, resin, not very good. Okay, I just keep all of the spare bits that need throwing over in this thing. Keep all some of the spare bits that need going into spare bits trays over here. Yeah. 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 Okay, these things need throwing too. In the bin, because it's all resin. Oh, dangerous, dangerous resin. No one likes you. Okay. The jackpot is black bars. You'll want to start for other model. That wasn't planned for today. But I do have, being this tech priest. I did wash it yet last night. And now you made a smexy commissar, and so please, Slanesh. No! What do you mean smexy? Look, she's got a giant power fist. That's not smexy at all. She's cool. I don't understand smexiness. It confuses me. Oh, it's smexy. No, it's not. There's no smexiness here. Only do you know nice stuff. Actually, are these bases big enough for models? Are these small? Okay, no, they look to be the correct size. Just see the gains. We got this model. Little scribe, little thing. I'm not planning to convert this one, because I think it's just a cool model. I think it's a really cool tech priest. Don't know what to do with a scribe, mind you. I also don't know what size basis tech priests are meant to be on. Let me look up the Astra Militarium tech priest. I can look at its base size. We go to the Warhammer website. Oh.
I know, it's a mess.
It's trying to run away from me. That's not what I was meant to do. You come over here. There we go. Oh no, my clippies fell on the floor. My clippy clips. Warhammer website. Is that going to immediately appear on screen? Yes, it does. Warhammer 40k. Armies of the Imperium. Astra Militarum. We go down. Let's go down a little bit. Tech priest. Engine seer. 32mm.
That's
Ooh.
mean. That's mean. Cupcon is Argain the Ever Chosen. Cupcake the Ever Conjurer.
30mm. 32mm. That's mean. Cupcon is Argain the Ever Chosen. Cupcake the Ever Conjurer. No. Wait, is a commissar here on a bigger base than the others? Oh, it is on a bigger base. Okay, I'm going to have to use a 32mm base for her. What about the priest? I think they're only on 25mm, right? Wait, the Titan Tech Priest looks like it's on a smaller base. It doesn't tell me what base size it's on. Looks like a 25mm that though. What size bases are they on? Doesn't tell me. Okay, gonna get a 32mm base out for the commissars though. I can just glue her base onto a 32mm base. That should be fine. Where's my little box? I got a little box. Is it for the bases? Maybe. It is for the bases, but not for bases I wanted. Oh, here it is. Those are big bases. Something else here. I got a bunch of spare bases somewhere. Trying to figure out where I'll put them. There's some of those Age of Sigmar stuff that I use for my old world. Where are you, bases? Da, 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 da. Open up. Okay, there might be some spare 32mm bases in here. How big are these ones? Okay, they're too big. They're slot bases, which I don't want. A slot base will be fine, I suppose, if it's the correct size. How about this base? No, too big. Are these ones still too big over here? Yes, they're 40mm or whatever. Hello, Tony! Why is YouTube eating those messages? I have no idea. Okay, those are too small. Too big. Too big still. I've got 3 spare bases here, but they're not actually spare, they're just from models we're not built yet. Okay, they're too big. But that's not the bases actually looking for. There's another set of bases. Okay. Climbing up here. Climbing! Oh! Okay, no, where are my square bases? Why did I put all the crazy round bases? There's a bunch of other ones. Here. No, not there. Okay, they must be in here. Okay, just move all this stuff out the way.
Blessed by every god. Stinky from Nurgle, evil rage from Korn, witchcraft from Zeonch, an obsession with Warhammer from /UCA.
Manga. Okay, they're not in here. Never mind. Oh, I know where they might be. Maybe I put them in the bits box for fantasy stuff.
Capcom is the prime evil of chaos.
There's a bunch of bases in here. I think most of them are square bases. Yeah, they're square bases. None of the round bases. Oh goodness. This is why you shouldn't be disorganized, I guess. Okay, I'll just use one of those 32mm bases. I'll find the correct basis later. Just not denying it. Say Cupcon is. Sorry, I didn't have my headphones on because I had to take them off. Cupcon is a prime of chaos. I'm not the primeval of chaos. I'm a good girl. I'm a good cupcake. I'm the best cupcake. No one can deny. Okay, I'll just have her glued on top of another base. That's fine. Are you sure? Yes, I am the best cupcake. Blessed by every god. Stinky from Nurgle. Evil rage from Korn. I'm not got evil rage. Take it back, I'll punch you in the face. Obsession with Warhammer from Slanesh. You can't deny it anymore. Witchcraft from Sinch. Look, well, witchcraft doesn't come from Sinch. It comes from my own personal powers. Sinch would be jealous. I'm just that cool, okay?
I get it. Capcom is not blessed by chaos gods. She is the prime god, one that chaos born from.
So that's suggesting that all of the chaos gods are just cupcakes and all of the demons are just cupcakes. What are they using? Are they just like, are all the anti-demon weapons just like got loads of enzymes on them or something? Oh look! She's now in the correct size base. And she's even smaller. She's got tactical double basis. Oh. Okay, this model actually has quite a bit that needs working on it, unfortunately. Oh, there's so many struts on this model, it's insane.
I'm not saying you should make some Chaos God cupcakes, but you should make some Chaos God themed cupcakes.
Oh, goodness. I could try that, maybe on a member stream or something. Because they've done a few making cupcakes on stream. Okay, we got these little arms that she's meant to have on her back. But these little arms have the same issue that their arms did before. Of where all these are meant to be gaps here, but it's filled in. So we've got to take a little knife and cut them out. Oh, they're pretty tough ones too. Oh gosh, that's like almost as thick as the wire that they're attached to. They're not the paper thin ones. But I'll get it. Hopefully without damaging the wire. Okay, there you go. See, one of them's done. And then we stab. And there we go. Some of it is paper thin. Some parts are definitely not. Definitely this bit here. Okay, no, I'm damaging the wire then. Don't damage the wire, don't cut away at the wire. Very carefully cut. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to go. Not sure. You'll still be going when I get back, so if I don't, see you later. Bye bye! I might be. I want to finish this model before we finish the stream. So, don't know how long that will be. Might take a while. Okay, how tough is... Oh gosh, that is... This bit is really tough. Oh. This here.
You will finish the model, just as Zeonch has planned.
Just a cinch plan. No, okay, we're stopping the stream. I'm joking, we're not. No, Cinch didn't plan me to finish the model. Cinch planned me to have an impossible amount of Warhammer to make and never finish it. That's what Cinch planned, but instead I'm like, no. More Handcam streams. We'll finish it. Ow! I just prodded my finger with a knife. Oh, this is very different. I'm basically just having to carve out the wire at this point. Because the wire's no thinner than the stuff I'm having to cut out. Like, look how thick this is. I'm gonna just use clippers on this bit. Yeah, I've not been getting very lucky recently on resin models when it comes to these gaps that get resin pools in from, because it's always been super thick. It was the same with the other two models, because we cleaned them on stream. Well, not cleaned them, but, you know, got rid of these areas. Just don't cut through the wire. Oh, goodness. What am I meant to do? That's just so thick. Now this weekend I might prime some of my models and paint some more. Ooh, nice! I want to paint some of my models soon. I'm hoping I can get an Omega at some point. Cicadan Omega tank. I keep checking online for it, and it's always out of stock. Got a voucher to spend, so might as well spend it. I think the hardest part of a hobby is probably painting, because it's the hardest thing to find the time to do, because it's very time consuming. Oh, I'm a boss lady! Hello! Oh man, I see an awesome Nurgle themed Dreadnought last night before I went to sleep on Reddit. Ooh! I love some of the themed Dreadnoughts and conversion packs you can get, you know, on like Etsy and stuff. Like these 3D printed ones. Like I bought 2 packs for my Black Templar Brutalis Dreadnoughts. I'll probably buy more for when I'm getting Redemptor Dreadnoughts as well. Although, I'm hoping I can find a different one as well. So we're not just all looking the same. Oh gosh, trying to remove his strut's gonna be very difficult. That's all. Very thick strut in a very difficult place to reach. It's right in the middle of that thing, but hopefully with any luck we can just, you know, do that. Although there's a bit of a strut here, I suppose. This thing here. Okay, where's the crafting knife? No, hey people, it's a rare late to line. Guess what happened? Who had to help that ant move house? Shelob. You know, the spider from Lord of the Rings. I actually noticed, but you'll be punished anyway. How did you see me with a cardboard copy of me? Who's Talan anyway? Why are you a mod? Did I make you a mod like a very long time ago and I just forgot about it? It's been too long. It's been too long since I last saw you, if I did. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take away those mod privileges. You're not being around enough. She's so mean. I'm down here. There we go. Okay, knife work is good work. How does this fit? Not very well. Why not? Oh, because there's still stuff that needs to be cut away on this model. Okay, I'm just going to say the design of how the struts work on this model is absolutely... They got such thick struts. in these curved areas where it's just really difficult to get to. And it's on 2 pieces. This one's curved in one way. This one's curved in. Neither of them want to. Both of them have to go together. Both of them had fixed struts there. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to use that green stuff pretty much, all of it. Prime God can't be mean. She doesn't have such a pathetic human feeling. It's true, it's true. I don't have pathetic human feeling. I'm not a Chaos God. I'm just a Cupcake Conjuror. I might be somewhat godlike sometimes, but that's neither here nor there. Where did my green stuff go? Here it is. Banana! Which time in Discord can I post the link? Which link, sorry? Feel free to post it for Warhammer channel. Yay. You don't know where to post a link, you can
She is
always
a banana god, goddess of bananas, time to feast.
I think fun tweets is always a safe bet. Goddess of bananas. No, don't feast. You can feast on bananas, but I'm not a banana or a goddess of bananas. Look. I might look like a banana, but that's just a cupcake shaped like a banana, you know? Okay, green stuff, if I just keep pressing hard, the green stuff will merge the way it needs to merge. Or maybe it won't. Green stuff's needed at the front here. It's all at the side there. Okay. Knife. Move this green stuff out the way. Up there, just fill the gaps. That's all we want you to do. Fill the gaps. Okay, her
She is a prime
body's
being.
attached.
Even gods call her a god. Mother of everything.
No, stop it! I'm not a god! I'm just a very naughty girl. She's not the Messiah. She's just a very naughty girl. Oh, she's so mean. Tiny and mean. Hey, Verlamon. Apparently I'm a god now. According to these weird cupcakes. But I'm sure you already knew I'm a god, so it's fine. Oh, I'm so silly.
Capcom is a primeval, and resides above the rest of the Chaos Gods.
No! Oh, we need at least an eat command. It's hard to put commands onto the model, onto the models that you can turn me into. Just with how everything works. Okay, so this one should in theory go here, right? Yeah. Okay. Trying to get
No.
these legs on.
Primaleo is her grandson.
Primaleo. Oh, I've heard cults are pretty lucrative. We're not getting a cult. Feast upon for both. Primaleo. What's Primaleo? I don't have I don't have any children. Let alone grandchildren. Why am I becoming a god all of a sudden? I went from apparently being forever a demon prince to being forever chosen today to now being the prime god that all other chaos gods come from. So I'm struggling getting this foot on at the back. The chopsticks have tiny cupcakes on them. They do have tiny cupcakes on them, but they're not really chopsticks. They're just hair sticks. You know, to keep your hair from falling apart. You could use chopsticks for it. You can use paintbrushes. I never noticed, but you have chopsticks in your hair. Maybe it's because we always have the cat ears on. I do have little hair sticks in my hair. Let's put her on a base. A big old base. Big old base for her face. Yeah. Thank you for the head. Don't share head pack Cuptle. Gee. But if you paint brushes, how are you gonna paint your minis? Oh goodness. No, you paint your brushes so you know which brushes to use to paint your minis, you know? If you know, you know, right, you know? Okay, now where is the part? Why am I missing a couple of big parts here? Where did they go? Not there. Not there. That's the sword. Where's his body? Where's your body, bruv? Anyone see the part that has... Oh, wait, there's a pistol. There's a little pistol. There's her little rear arms. Where's his body? Didn't fall on the floor, did it? Not in here.
Chaotic ate the body.
Chaotic ate... No! Don't paint your minis. Yeah, don't paint your minis. That's the best solution to all... Wait, there it is. It was here. It's like, oh, I swear I had it. I remember cleaning it. Well, I thought I remembered cleaning it. Oh, it was just right next to her. Just looking in the wrong place constantly. It's meant to fit there. With a little arm. There's something very nice about resin miniatures. Super high detail, super high fidelity. Just a nostalgic element to them. Yeah, I know that they break easily. Know that they're fragile. Know that they're difficult to make. And they're overly expensive. There's just something very nice about them, you know. I think it's partly just a nostalgic feeling from all of the times as a kid when I finally got a resin model. And it was just like, oh my god, this is so amazing. Oh my goodness. Look how cool this model, like, look how cool this model is. It's going to be hard to show you. Ah. Oh, it doesn't want to see. Okay. Try to do this. And then bring him in. Now focus on it. I just want to focus on him. Super high detail for it. It looks so cool. He's got a little skull head. He's a servo scribe. Okay, she's sticking to her base now. That's good. I'll get her normal arms on first. I'll start with probably a pistol arm actually. I kind of want to get the Fulgrim model, you know. The resin one. Because it just looks so cool. As much as I like the new plastic one, I do think the resin one is just... it's too pretty to ignore. Yeah, I don't want a pistol I aimed him up the same way that it does on this kit, because I do like trying to add a little bit of uniqueness to the models. Oh, I did just realise. Where's her hair? I don't remember seeing the piece at all. It's not on any of these things. Oh, I got a little tube bit here that I never added to the other models. It's not her hair, it's a piece that's meant to be on her head. Don't see it unless... oh, found it. Found it. It's just down here. It was at the bottom of a packet. There we go. Had broken off its supports. Or more accurately, the supports had broken. Still got the supports attached. Oh. I can almost taste the delicious glue. Don't taste it! It's not good for you. Oh gosh, I almost fell off the edge. Okay, gonna have to be very careful thinning this piece. We know the issue with eagle heads before where I accidentally thinned it too much. The issue is, if I want any more tech priests now, I'm going to have to get this model like 6 more times. I'll get bits in now. Good, good. Just use some glue. And then slots it in. I'm not sure if it matters which way around it is. There we go. I like that. And let's give her a little sword arm. We could actually look at the other sword arm. See how that goes. You know, for one, we replaced the power fist of the commissar. Or I can have a pointing like out rather than just having it down. So I have a pointing at, oh yeah, I have a pointing at something with a sword. That would be cool. Also, it's hard to tell on the actual model image, but she's got a visor that covers the face, which is pretty cool. It's hard to actually see on the model that they show. I think it would actually be cooler to show the visor. Such a good model though. Not looking forward to painting these models because they're going to be difficult to paint with all these details. And just being expensive models that I feel like I'll need to do really well. There we go. Tech priest. Being a tech priest. And she's got a little tech priest arms that go on her backy back. Oh, I wonder what it would be like to have the arms now folded back. Have the arms folded back. Also, that means they're going to have more support. They're going to be less likely to break. Because they're not just sticking out. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the arms folded away. Oh, that would be cool. Oh no, there we go. Sorry, my glove got glued to the head part then. Having a good day. I want to get Figma figures because they're already painted and have ball joints. Ooh. I don't know what Figma is. Well, ball joints and figures are always good. I always really like it when Games Workshop Warhammer releases a model where you can move the joints on it, doing like the dreadnoughts. Or just even just a tank to it. Okay. Don't taste it, savor it. I gotta enjoy the taste. I'm gonna immerse myself in it. It's pleasure. No, don't! It's glue. It's not pleasure, it's death. You won't even be able to scream as you're dying because your lips will be sealed. You'll be like, It'll be horrible. You'll be like, I must scream, but I glued my mouth shut. I have no mouth, but I must scream. I glued my mouth shut, but I must scream. There we go. Oh, look how cool she looks. I like that. I like the arms just being, you know, backwards. She's not ready to use them. When you get attacked, it goes, Kwah! Oh, that's going to be so fun. This model looks like it definitely wants to be painted before you put it together. But you know what? I like a challenge, except when I'm painting. It sucks then, but still. I'll become one with the glue and drown myself with a heavenly taste. It's not got a heavenly taste! Sim from Invader Sim is almost like a tech wizard. So is Professor Doofenshmirtz. Okay, so here's the models. The priest, whose arm is a bit wonky because her arm broke. Gosh, look how thin that piece of resin is. Then she's got the giant flame. Oh, that's too big, but it's hilarious. Maybe. I don't know. I like it. I just like how ridiculous it is. Maybe one day I can fix it, but not today. Not today. Then you got her. I think the power fist went well. As for the hat, I'm less certain. I think I'll know better once it's painted. And for this model, honestly, we didn't do much converting of it. We just needed a bit of green stuff to keep the body parts together. And then it just looks cool. Her gun looks a bit like an Eldari gun, I think. A pistol. Also, I don't know if that's a bit of sprue or something that's meant to be there. And the tip. I think it's not meant to be there. I'll break it off very carefully. There we go. It's broken off. She's cool. So, tech priest done. And a little scribe. I don't know what I'd use a scribe for, but we got a little scribey scribe. So cute. Also, I don't know if she's in the correct base. I forgot to check, didn't I? I forgot to check base sizes. Okay, Warhammer website again. I don't think we can actually see the priest in the whatever it is. So we're going to have to go to Armies of Imperium, Adeptus Sororitas. I will look at we'll look at this priest. Looks like a big base, but I'm not certain. 132mm base. This priest is on a 32mm. Okay, so both of them are meant to be on 32mm bases. We can just glue this one down too. It matters not. It matters not where the base comes from, as long as the bases come. There we go. She's on a cool little base. And so, there it is. 3 new resin, well 4 models technically built up. I think they look cool. I'm definitely unsure about the chainsaw flamethrower. I think the head and the book actually went really well in the end. Like, oh, you won't be even able to tell, but it just fits so perfectly at the back there. Almost perfectly. Tiny bit of green stuff could be used there. I think your liquid green stuff would probably be better though. Easier to use. It's just the entire area is so fragile, I don't want to be messing with it. Should upload some pictures on the Discord. I'll try to. Yeah, it's so fragile here. Oh, tech priest, I mean. Yeah, tech priest. I knew what you meant by tech wizard, I think. And carefully cut through the green stuff. Cut the green stuff away. Darn it, don't cut all the green stuff. I'm trying to put green stuff onto the back of a hand. Just to fill it in, and tried trimming away the excess, and instead it just cut away the entirety of the green stuff is stuck on. Have you heard of Outer Wilds and Order 13? Heard of Outer Wilds, not Order 13. Heard Outer Wilds is a good game, but it's not something I've seriously looked into in the past. Seen bits of Let's Plays of it. Now you've got a targeted computer or something like that. Okay, just put in the fingers here. Okay. Put a bit of green stuff to try and get the fingers in there. A little bit of a gap filled in. Looks like I did okay. It's hard to tell. I don't have a magnifying glass. Actually, I do somewhere. Where is it? I just don't like using on stream because it can very easily just reflect my face into it. Okay, not the best. Not the worst either. There's a little bit of green stuff here that I need to sort out. Just flatten. Yeah, that's good. Okay, hand's not too bad. What about the hair on this character? The hair strands on one side's not too bad. Absolutely sucks on the rest of the head. I'm gonna have to get the stuff out. Where is it? Oh, where's my green stuff brushes? We're better at smoothing stuff out than an actual crafting knife. Here we go. Quantum wormhole stuff. Ooh. I return. You're still here. Go home, sillies. There's nothing more to see. No, there is more to see. I'm fixing up stuff. What we've done, we've made a little scribe since you've been gone. I can't remember if we were here for the path. Oh no, you were, because we were making this person. Look, we made this priest and she has her arms backwards. She has her arms back, so one, they don't get broken off easily and she can be stored better. And two, because I think it looks cool. Although that being said, the sword is probably going to get broken off very easily one day. And we also did the fingers here. I'm currently just fixing up the green stuff on the hat. Got my magnifying glass out. Okay, how does that look? That looks a lot better. Still far from perfect. But you know what? It's not half bad. Not quite as good as the green stuff I used to be able to do when I was younger, but honestly, that's when I was practicing doing modelling like so many hours. I was spending like 2 hours a day just with green stuff as a kid. And then I spent years without ever touching a model. And I don't have my cool crafting knives anymore. I miss. These silicone ones are okay, but meh. Gambling saves. No, it doesn't save lives. You survived. You survived! Don't rat me out. I'm waiting for everyone to go away and drink the glue. You can't drink the glue. It's under guard by these tyranids here. Look at Big Brain. You think you can outsmart the Big Brain thinker here? Part of Gambit is so great it defeated the power word kill. Pinpoint paint brushes are good for small knives. Knaves. Ooh. No use screwing your lies. Oh, gosh. Oh, I didn't even notice you did a mass explode. So I've been very focused on trying to make the minis. But yeah, the Commissar's not looking too bad. Commissar hat could be better. I think I picked the wrong hat. Maybe I should have picked a larger hat. But you know, it's good enough. Flamethrower, again, as I said, it's okay. Maybe one day I'll fix it up. Break this off, just keep that a little bit, put that there, put a little tube back to there. I mean, get a chainsaw running along maybe this part. I don't know. If you use Power Word Kill again, everyone gamble to save your lives. No, no, don't do it! You didn't give people enough time. Plan's so mean. But yeah, I now need to end the stream because I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. I have to throw away all these pieces of resin and clean up and vacuum and stuff here. Where does this tube even go? Ow. Oh, it goes in her shoulder. Okay. Tiny, tiny piece fell on the floor. Tiny, tiny piece to find no more. Except, no, I didn't find it. That's just bits of plastic. I thought I did find it. She's got beans on her head. I got beans on my head.
Typical prime being. Left her children alone with almighty power.
Oh, goodness. No, it's not almighty power. It's just minor powers. Oh, look, big piece of plastic. Okay, the tiny bit of Resin I got, I cannot find. It's somewhere hidden within this carpet. It's hidden within the carpet! Use a torch. I don't think that's going to help with just how well it... The carpet's very, very thick. It be thick, boy.
Quick, while she tries to find the plastic, get the glue and leg it.
No, don't get the glue. For 2 minutes, save it, protect it. Ah! Who just hit me in the head with glue? Okay, I saw it fall here. Is that it? Is that it? No, it's a bit of rubbish. Is this it? I'm having to go by the book if I can find it, and that's very hard when you got big old gloves on. Oh no. No. Is this it? No, that's just another bit of plastic. No, the tubey parts.
The tubey parts! Why did you forsake me?
Oh, that's the trouble with tiny parts. Try the magnifying glass and no. Literally, the carpet's so thick, the pieces can get embedded between the bits of the carpet. So then you just have to flush it out by moving your hands across it. It's effectively like being under quicksand or something. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna find it. I'm sorry. Why am I apologising to you guys? Oh, because I spent all this time looking to no avail. Ignoring chat. Mini vacuum time. Yeah, but then I'm never gonna get it back. Pfft. Whatever, she doesn't need the little tube in her. She doesn't need the little tube, do you? No, you're tough enough. You don't need tubes.
Bets on people. Briar raid in 3,
2,
1.
1.
Briar raid!
Oh, but anyway. So, we'll end the stream, I guess, roughly now. Let me put some green stuff into this ghost shoulder then. So she doesn't need the tube. Nah. Terrible plan. Okay, thank you for coming to the stream. My muscles are showing. You're hungry. Me too. But, and I've got all this cleaning up to do first. So thank you for coming to the stream. It's been nice having you all here. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Big love heart to you. I'm not stinky. No. Show me. Why would you say such a thing? Oh, tape. Bye-bye, everybody. Love you all. Remember to take care of yourselves, be kind to others and vice versa. Work hard, play harder. Have good food. Sleep well. Dream of cupcakes, but don't eat cupcakes because a friend's not food, you crazy eggs. Goodbye, everybody. Wait, do I want to raid into somebody? Pfft. Immediately derails my own ending of the stream. Let's look. Earlier leader. No, it's fine. I can't be bothered trying to look to see if how long people have been streaming. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Head pat. Thank you for the head pat. Oh, Miss City.